Hey everyone, what's up? This is Finite MTG, and we are back with another custom cube draft. This is one that I designed. It is the first one that you saw up on my channel, but with some updates. Took out some stinky sideboard cards, decided they were not generally fun to play with, and updated with some sweet Ikoria cards, as you might notice here. So, looking at this pack one, pick one, I think it's going to be a relatively easy Untamed Kavu. This card is really nice. There's also a Savage Alliance. That card can sometimes just be like a Plague Wind, depending on how the board is set up and what you're playing against, that kind of thing. Could just take the Alliance. It's one of the only good red cards in the pack where there are a few solid green cards. But let's start things off with the Kavu, shall we? Second pick here, pack one. This pack is not the most exciting thing ever. Memorial is okay. Audacious Thief is a pretty nice card. I like the Stag a good amount as well. A lot of white cards in this pack. This is one of the downsides of playing on draft. It just kind of shoves a bunch of cards into the packs, and as far as I know, there's not a way to distribute things a little more evenly. I think I'm going to take the Thief again as one of the only black cards. We might be able to end up with black being open here, and as much as I do like the Stag, I think the Thief is just a strong card. If we wheel the Stamina too, that's a great card with the Thief. Alright, so Untamed Kavu, Audacious Thief. Don't really have anything here that goes super well with those cards, other than just like a removal spell, something like that. Could take like a Banishing Light. But zero cards that are just green in the pack. I might take a Murmuring Mystic. I think that card has a pretty high ceiling, so I like that. Yeah, otherwise, Glimmer is just a good value card. And there are also a couple solid removal spells like Furious Reprisal and Banishing Light. But because Mystic, I think, has the highest upside, I think I'll just take it. Alright, so in this pack, we're seeing a bunch of blue and black cards, which makes me feel like some kind of Audacious Thief control deck is going to be nice. I think I'm going to take the Grotesque Demise out of this pack. There's also an Essence Scatter. But yeah, I think this card is pretty much exactly what we want to do. It kills a lot of the creatures, and it's a spell for the Murmuring Mystic. Boot Nipper, Skeleton, Thriving Rats, not very exciting cards. I like the Night Veil Sprite and I like the Essence Scatter, hoping I wheel one of them. We'll see though. Okay, we do have outs to play black-green still if we wanted to do that. Good cards in this one too. Eternal Taskmaster, Reckless Scholar, Sailor of Means. I might just take a Taskmaster. Keeps me open because I think at this point black is the color I'm trying to play, and I could end up still in green or maybe even something else, so just take it. Okay, do see a bunch of green cards here. Woodland Champion and Spore Swarm in the same pack. Daggers for anyone trying to set that up. Zero blue cards. Still a couple good black cards. I like Spark Reaper a good amount. Also the Branch Walker, which is a pretty strong card. I think I'm just going to be some kind of like black-green value deck from how the past couple packs have gone. So I think I should maybe take a Merfolk Branch Walker here over the Spark Reaper. Now we're seeing some good blue cards. Well, if we're seeing good blue cards, like we're seeing a Jungleborn Pioneer, which is fine, but I think I just want to take like a Sinister Sabotage out of this pack now. Try to see if the black-blue train is still possible here. Ooh, Golgari Fine Broker though, really nice card for the black-green deck, so it seems like even though we've had some mixed messages here. I think that's just a product of using a website that likes to group a bunch of cards of the same color into one pack, as you see here. But yeah, let's take the Find Broker. And I guess we're taking Thriving Rhino out of this one. Not too many other options for us. And 0 options for us here, unless maybe we end up in some kind of archetype that supports tokens. I guess Rising Populace in this kind of deck isn't too bad, but yeah, there were just a million white cards in this pack the first time, so it makes sense that there's still so many. Let's just see what happens here. Simic Guildgate could allow us to splash maybe a Murmuring Mystic, though I don't think we have the spells for it. Otherwise, just some fine red cards. Maybe, actually, let's take the Reprisal. I think that's a card we would consider splashing here. And some black cards on the wheel. I don't know how likely we are to turn on Ascend that quickly. We have a couple 2-drops. Red-white looks to be open here, with these cards going super, super late. Not really a token deck. We'll take the rats, I guess. And Honey Mammoth on the wheel is fine. Okay, so I think we are supposed to be black-green here. Take the Rosemane, but I don't think we're playing it. Alright, pack 2, pick 1 here. I'm seeing an Order of Midnight. That's a pretty nice one. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I'm excited about here. A bunch of good white cards. Well, some good white cards in this one. Danto Vanguard being the primary one. With the current way my deck is looking, I would love to pick up some ramp. Most of the mana dorks are in the 2-mana slot in this cube. We passed a mana dork in the 3-mana slot in the last pack, but I think it was reasonable at the time. There's also a Charging Monstrosaur, which is one of the best cards in the cube. I think I'm just going to let that go, though, and take this Order of Midnight. Okay, Memorial to Folly now. It's a pretty nice one. Blood for Bones is okay. Prey Upon and Night Squad Commando. I think I'm just going to take the Memorial. Yeah, I think it's like fine with the kind of deck I'm trying to build. I could take a Prey Upon. Not that many of my creatures are huge, though. Like the Kavu's huge. The Mammoth is huge. Haha. And the Rhino and Find Broker are like similarly medium. But yeah, let's just take the land here. Ooh, okay. So now I think we're going to take a Duskwatch Recruiter, though we are seeing a lot of good removal too. Deadweight, Spark Harvest, and a Mire's Grasp. So the Duskwatch Recruiter, as you can see here, it flips into something that makes creatures cheaper, which is really nice, I think. And it's just another good 2-drop. That said, Find Broker is really nice with enchantment removal, because something like Deadweight that should end up going to the graveyard, you can just get back right away. So I could try to wheel something. I mean, there are a bunch of black cards in the pack. I should be getting one of them back, I would expect. So yeah, let's just get a little greedy here and take a Howler, I think, over removal. Now we're seeing a Ram through. Eternal Skylord is very nice too. Poisoner and Hunter are not super exciting, and yeah, we are looking for removal, so let's pick this up. Now we're seeing an Ironroot Warlord, which might be a card we're willing to splash here. There's also a Lead the Stampede, and I think we're pretty heavy on creatures right now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is like a perfect Lead the Stampede deck. We have 2 non-creature spells. So let's pick that up. And looks like it's going to be a Trollbred Guardian for us here over the Lifecraft Cavalry and Gift of Paradise. I want my ramp cards to be in the 2-mana slot, and I want them to be creatures, so yeah, Guardian it is. Alright, well, here is such a card. Elysian Caryatid, 2 mana for a 1/1, taps for mana of any color, and if you have a relatively big creature, taps for 2 mana. So that's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, some goodies here: Outmuscle, Excavation Mole, and Sap Migration. I don't really like Saproling Migration in this deck. Not only is the card itself not a creature, which means stuff like Lead the Stampede whiffs on it and Find Broker can't get it back, but it makes 2 1/1s, which are not super relevant, and they have the same problem, so it's either a mole or an Outmuscle for me here. I think I'm going to take the Outmuscle. Still looking for more removal, and I do like the card. I think the mole is a little more replaceable. Alright, now we're seeing the first pack come back around. Vampire of the Dire Moon is a nice one. Not sure whether I will main deck it or not, but I think it's more exciting than the Carver. Alright, now we're seeing a Night Squad Commando, which is fine. It might make our deck, might not. Tamiya's Epiphany going pretty late here. Ooh, and a deadweight on the wheel, just as we had hoped. And a Hunter that may make the deck. Arlen's Wolf or Hardy Veteran. Let's take a look at the number of 2s and 3s we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to count the Kavu as a 2. Well, 4.5. Yeah, I guess we can take a 3-drop here. It's not too bad. Hate Draft this, and a Wrecking Beast. Okay. So I think we're going to take this Ridge Scale Tusker here. Super nice card. Not taking it over very much. Land would be nice. Either of these would be nice too on the wheel. Ooh. Nice one for us here. A couple different removal spells with the Essence Extraction or the Price of Fame. Either of them would be really nice in the deck. I think I'm going to... Man, do I dare pass this card? I don't think I can afford to pass the Price of Fame, even though this fits into a slot where I don't have as many spells, and the life gain is nice. I think the Price of Fame is just a little too good. Wow. A couple nice ones for us here as well. The Sovereign and the Vitalist. Sovereign definitely the better card, but Vitalist might be what we need. How many 5-drops do we have? Definitely got a lot of 5-drops. Gosh, am I really going to take this Mana Dork over the Great Flyer here? The thing is, we're running out of time to pick up another Mana Dork, and while this card is great, I think the deck really does need something like this to speed it up, just a critical mass of accelerants, so we'll take it. And immediately punished. Oh well. Llanowar Elves is the only 1-drop accelerant in the cube, so very nice pickup. Alright, this looks like a pretty good deck for the Typhon. Splendid Agony and Freebooter, fine as well, but Typhon is just what we want. Alright, I think we're going to take a Giant Growth. Could take a Neonate, but I don't think that's really part of our game plan, so not sure we'll play it, but it's a good trick. Alright, in this pack we're just seeing a Golgari Guildgate, also a Great Horn, but not too interested in that, so let's just take the land. And in this one, looks like we've got Tree Folk and a Cauldron. I don't expect to play either of these. Man, 6 red cards in a pack, no big deal. Let's take the Cauldron for the sideboard. Alright, this pack does not really have anything for us. I think we're just gonna maybe hate draft a 2/1 flyer, so it's pretty good against our deck. Soul Stinger on the wheel. That card could make our deck. Alright, 0 on color cards for me here. Guess we'll just take a Raise the Alarm, mess up a white player. Brontodon. Wow, that's a pretty sizable 3-drop to come all the way around here. Passing the Spinning Wheel, which I think is okay. And we'll take a Paladin that we could play, and a Neonate that we probably will not play. and a Bloodwater entity. Okay. Alright, so on to the actual deck building. Let's sort things into creatures and non-creatures, specifically creatures we want to play and creatures we are a little iffier on. Can I make this zoom in? Wait, it should be this one, right? There we go. Okay, so definitely playing the elf and really all the good 2-drops. This card's great. Same with this one. Typhon. Might be playing Rhino and Brontodon. We'll see about that. Playing Find Broker, Thief, Taskmaster, Trollbred, and then these are all maybes. Some of them a little more likely than others. I think we can play the Brontodon. Order of Midnight, that's going to make the deck. Okay. Definitely like Price of Fame, Deadweight, Grotesque Demise, Outmuscle, Ram Through, and Lead the Stampede. I don't think we need any more than that, and anything more than that's going to make the Lead the Stampede worse. So if we cut all these, we end up with 20 cards, so probably going to add 3 creatures. Which 3 creatures to add? I think I want to try the Honey Mammoth. And what else? Maybe an Arlen's Wolf? Don't think I want the Hunter, the Wrecking Beast. Not sure about the Rhino. I guess the Soul Stinger is pretty good value. Try that card. And another 4-drop is nice, so it makes the 2-mana ramp cards better. And this is effectively a 5-drop as well. Yeah, I think this deck looks pretty solid. Couple nice lands too. Green-black is not an archetype I am super familiar with, though. Obviously I did create the cube, so I know what it's supposed to be doing. Alright. So this puts me up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources. And 7 black sources. Could try to go 8 and 10. The Memorial is effectively a double black kind of thing, and this is double black too. Sure, I'll cut a forest for a swamp. Famous last words, I'm sure. Alright, we're back with round number 1. We're going to play first. This hand looks like a keep. I could play the Branchwalker here and just try to hit a land drop, or I could play the Caryatid. I think I'm going to get a bit greedy and play the Branchwalker. Graveyard we go. Pass the turn. Alright, there's a swamp. That's nice. Ooh, a fairy duelist. Alright, it's going to bounce off. Gaining 3 life effectively, not bad. And we're going to drop an Audacious Thief here. Try to draw some cards. No 2/3s. Oh, it's a 2/3. Shouldn't say that kind of thing, I guess. Lead the Stampede. That is pretty nice, though it's not going to hit any lands, and we do want to hit some land drops here if possible. It's also not going to hit any removal spells, so I think we're just going to attack with the Branch Walker, maybe drop an Arlen's Wolf here. I'm just going to trade, okay. Sounds like he is going to be bringing this back next turn. In that case, could play the Lead the Stampede. Let's just play the Caryatid, get some more mana online. The Wolf is not going to be very good in the face of the Embalmed thing anyway. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we're going to attack with the Infiltrator anyway, I think. Yeah, I think I just want to draw a card here. Not trading. Interesting. I think we probably want to play the Vitalist and try to get some more mana online here. Okay, taking some beats. Sarah Angel, that's a big one. Gonna need some removal here. That does not cut it, unfortunately. So I've got some options. I think the Thief just kind of has to attack. Play, well, I guess I might hit a tap land. I have mana for the Typhon, even if I make this attack. Okay, just taking it. I think I'm going to just drop a Typhon here and then take 8 damage. Yikes. Alright, taking 8. Maybe more if they have some kind of charge effect. Nope. I don't really see a way out of this. Ancestral Blade. Post-combat, though. Interesting. Holding up a counter, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know how I get out of this one. Even if I gain life, that doesn't do it. If I Grotesque Demise to kill this, that doesn't do it. I don't think Lead the Stampede would have gotten me there either. Alright, well, kind of missing that Vampire Sovereign that we passed. Alright. So let's see, how are we going to beat some flyers? Scalding Cauldron, Giant Growth, those are sideboard options. We don't really have anything with Reach. Soul Stinger seems pretty bad, though. Maybe a Giant Growth over that. And... do we want the Cauldron? It's okay. Maybe better than a Wolf. Makes the Lead the Stampede worse, but I think that's okay. Alright, back for game 2. Play first. I think this is another keep, and it's another fairly risky one. I think we're just going to try to go Branch Walker on turn 2 again. Yeah, just going to try to hit a land here. Carry added. I think I actually bin that. So we have the Vitalist anyway. So we already have a way to spend our mana. Okay. Could play the Taskmaster, but I just want to play a Typhon next turn, so. Sky Tether, okay. Not the end of the world. Got a Typhon here, hopefully no counterspell. Looks like they have it. Okay. Memorial into play, and we can just find Broker, back the Typhon, or Order of Midnight, or whatever. Can't block this, because this does not have flying. So let's go... I guess we want to find Broker here. Typhon. Yeah, this cannot block it. No Sarah Angel. Oh, there it is again. Ooh, that was a nice draw. Jeez. Cast that. We don't need it to be indestructible, I don't think. But we might as well tap better, just for fun. Play a Taskmaster. Go. Okay. Just gonna bluff something here. Kind of need to get them off of this flyer, so. I would be very happy with this block. Yeah, it's a much better block, I think. So now the question is, do I Order of Midnight? I think I just play it as a 2/2 flyer here. They just play like a sleep, we're just dead. Can't really beat a bounce spell here either, amongst other things. Yeah, I think this attack means we just lose, because the Order, of course, can't block. We can draw a removal spell, that's pretty much our one way out of this. Chart a course, okay. And, a 1 mana play. Yikes. But I guess we didn't even have 2 lethal threats here. So, yeah, and without any kind of removal that we can get back, unfortunately, I think we're just dead. Go for another attack with all. If we drew the giant growth, I think that would have gotten us out of this. I mean, we'll see how they block here, but... Yeah, so actually, if he blocked like this, and I had exactly giant growth... Yeah, so we could like get back the Order of Midnight and then get back the Taskmaster or Caryatid, but it just doesn't matter because we have 0 blockers, and even if we had 1, we would still take lethal here. So, unfortunate. But Randall had a pretty nice deck. Alright, we're going to play first. This looks like a keep, though it's not excellent. Okay. Not sure if I'll deadweight that. It's not much of a threat. I think for now I'm just going to let it hang out there as a 1-2. Alright, let's see what happens if we, actually, let's tap a little better. Let's just Branchwalker here. If we hit a tap land, we'll play it this turn. If we, if this gets countered, then, yeah. Fortunately, we have the Taskmaster to get some value off of that. Cannot pay the mana. Okay, interesting. Looks like we're going to be getting some value off of the Taskmaster here. I could just kill the Eternal, but I think I just want to get the Branchwalker back in play at this turn, and then set up for Tusker into maybe Deadweight next turn. Okay, yeah, we could deadweight that. It gives them a card if we don't. It's mana efficient, or inefficient, though, if we just go with the deadweight. I think I'm still going to do it. Next turn we can go Branchwalker and Grotesque Demise, maybe. Maybe they'll counter it again. We'll see. Okay. A little annoying, but not too bad. Ooh, Soul Stinger now. Well, it's a bit of a non-bow with the Tusker, I must say. Did not think about that one. Yeah, do not need that. Farika's spawn. Well, I think I will probably be demising that here. Especially if I draw another spell I can play. Typhon. Does that change my play here? No, I think I am supposed to just demise this, though. Not cool. Okay. If that's his play, I'm probably jamming Tusker here. Maybe a Heartless Act or something. Oh, that card? Okay, very happy to see that. Now I don't think the 1-2 attacks. Well, maybe it does. But his life total is kind of in jeopardy here. Yeah, so now he's not going to have any good blocks. I'm not threatening lethal, but it's pretty good still. I don't know whether I should play the land. Okay, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty annoying too. Can't currently kill the 3/4. Looks like he's planning to chump here. Arlen's Wolf. That's going to let me spend all my mana here nicely. If he ever kills the Typhon, I'm just going to be able to escape it. Second time I've been hellbent with this deck. What could get him out of this? Maybe an Angler Drake? That'd be pretty good. Would that get him out of this? Splendid Agony on the... okay. Gain the life. Go up to 8. Attacking for 7, so it's not quite a lethal attack, but it's pretty close. And then I have 2 lethal threats, assuming he doesn't chump here. Might just attack. Wouldn't be crazy to just attack here as him, I think. No? Okay. Guess he's chumping. . Probably shouldn't F6 through this turn, but I don't think anything is gonna, you know, unless he had like instant speed, -2/-2, that could punish me, but Tithe Bearer Giant, yeah, that's pretty good. Lose a life though. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I'm just going to start attacking with all here. Alternately, I could just attack with this and make a 7/7. Now we will, I guess, get rid of Grotesque Demise, Deadweight, Arlen's Wolf, and Branchwalker. Salvager, probably get back a removal spell. Okay. So this is going to walk the plank here. Can't quite escape that yet. That's too much mana, right? Ugh. Take my out muscle, fight my Kavu. Yeah, goodbye Kavu. The only good news about this is we get more escape fuel for the Typhon. Yep. And a little short of using the ram through here. Wait, did I do it right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Glimmer, okay. Down to 13 cards in deck. Fenlurker, okay, goodbye Forest. Let's go to beginning of combat. Now I attempt to ram through here. Okay, attacking now. Okay, happy he's jumping with that one, because that one can grow pretty big here. I don't think there's any kind of Blade Brand effect that I forgot about. Yeah, go to 1, so again, 2 lethal threats. No more Tidebearer Giants for you. Even Initiate, okay. Shrink the thing. Okay, attack for 2. Sure. Elf. I guess. I mean, it's a lethal threat, so why not? Is he double jumping here? Glimmer. Or, that's not Glimmer. Hieroglyphic, I should say. And now he needs to play 2 blockers. I don't think... Okay, or that. Gaining life works. And now he needs 1 blocker. Blade Juggler. Back down to 2. Okay. And that. That's pretty good. Yeah, that makes it quite a bit harder for me to actually kill him. 0 cards in hand, 8 cards in deck, 2 life. Yeah, forced block there. He's got Aven Initiate in the yard. Oh, reassembling skeleton. Okay. And the Initiate, I imagine, comes back here. Yeah. Yeah, you actually can't attack there. If he attacks, then I block, the skeleton dies, and he has to chump with the 3-2. Ooh, that was a draw, though. That was a draw. And I have exactly the 9 mana I need. Skeleton, yeah. Alter Fate of the Kavu. Bring the skeleton back. Yeah, Kavu has trample though. Glad I got that one back rather than the Tusker. And yeah, I think that's pretty easily game here. Yup. Once again, escape being a nightmare for the control decks. Alright, take 3. Let's see. Against control, Neonate actually doesn't seem too bad. Not sure we need all the ramp cards either. Ooh, maybe a Wrecking Beast would be nice. Basically anything that gives us a card or more. I think we can take out the Vitalist. And maybe the Wrecking Beast is a little ambitious. I think the Paladin's probably better. Alright, this is going to be a keep on the draw with a Branch Walker. And, okay, I guess we just hit the land anyway. That's pretty convenient. So now one more land gets us to pretty much all the other cards in our hand. No counterspell here. I think I'm going to run out the Taskmaster. And a Mire's Grasp. Quick one, too. Branch Walker. See if we hit the tap land. We did not. I think we're going to top that. Yeah. Yikes. It's pretty rough for me. Glimmer, okay. Recruiter, that's a nice one. Gives me a way to spend my mana. Let's find an Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah. Not too many counters here for 1 blue. I think this thing's going to be killed or something. Blade Juggler, sure. Memorial. Yeah, tap land, not ideal. Would like to just drop the Honey Mammoth here, but better a spell land, I guess, than just a regular land. Farika's spawn. That's a rough one for me. I think we just want to drop the Honey Mammoth here. Really wish I had more exile effects to answer the spawn. Still a couple removal spells in hand. It's not too bad. Get back. Okay. Oh, I probably should have played the land just because I had 2 4-mana cards. I was thinking about Yarok's Fenlurker, but it's not going to make a difference here. So let's just go ahead and attack. These guys. Okay, pretty reasonable blocks. I think I want to Price of Fame this thing. So I imagine the spawn comes back here and kills the Brontodon. Yeah. Alright. Typhon. Let's do that. Glimmer? Ooh, Blessed Light. That's a good one. So that's what the white mana is for, apparently. Countered? Nope. Okay. Wonder whether he attacks here. Nice. Okay. Skeleton. Passing. Ooh, Trollbred Guardian. That is a good one for sure. Just keep jamming some 5-drops, I guess. Oh, and this has Trample now. That's fun. Everything's about to have Trample because of the Tusker. 5 mana. 6 and a giant. Yikes. And a Fen Lurker now. Yeah, goodbye Soul Stinger. Let's see. So Deadweight's going to be a nice answer to the Fen Lurker. I think I want to get back this Duskwatch Recruiter. And we can just Deadweight the Fen Lurker right now. Okay. 7 mana. Let's do this, I guess. And we whiffed. And let's try again. Find Broker, okay. It's pretty solid. Doesn't actually do anything with the Find Broker. It doesn't make it cheaper. Fruit, okay. Tons of divinations. And another one. That's pretty good. Yikes. Find Broker, probably, yeah. If I hit a land, I might just go Adapt plus Tusker here. Oh, wait, I think I miscounted. I think that was when... Oh, wait, no, because this thing did flip back, so I did that right. So let's do this. And let's do that. Attack with these idiots. I think we want to leave the spawn alive. Goes back up to 9. I wonder if he goes Find Broker, Tithe Bearer here. Kind of looks like it. Yep. It's a lot of value. Under 10 cards in deck now. And down to 8 cards. Glad the Flyer's the only one attacking. Let's go for a Lead the Stampede. One, 2, 3. Any order? I think I just want to kill the bird. So let's Neonate. Neonate should be pretty good here. For 2 mana, what kind of kill spell could he have? I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do this. Okay, and I'm just passing here. If we can just survive here for a bit, we should be okay. Also, let's see if I can remember how like where the grotesque demise is. On my turn. So, if I remember correctly, we spun the wheel the first time with the Duskwatch, we whiffed. We put Demise on the bottom, 2 lands below that. Then we put another 2 cards below that. And then we just put another 2 cards below that. So I think there are 6 cards below it. For whatever that's worth. Elf, okay. I think we actually run out the elf here. Because that prevents the Duskwatch from flipping. It's another thing to sack to the Pharika's spawn. It's another blocker if we need it to be. And we're going to start draining them and trying to put cards into our hand. Well, let's use that right now. Yeah, so that dies. So let's see. 6 cards below it. That means it's also like, okay, well, let's just go to the end step here. Order of Midnight now. That's pretty nice. And a ram through as well. Ram through Arlen's Wolf. So we just put another 2 cards below it. So there are 8 cards below it. So it's the second to top card, if I remember correctly. So let's go here for Alter Fate on Honey Mammoth. That's annoying. That's super annoying. And I guess let's go for this. Let's go for this too. So if we can answer both of their flyers, so this should be the Demise. Nice. Okay. So now Ram Through is the second to bottom card. So what does that mean? If we put 6 cards on the bottom here, then it should be on top. Right? Oh, wait. Turn off auto yields. So I have to... I mean, I probably should do this now. Okay, 3 lands to the bottom. any order. And let's go again. And another 3 lands to the bottom. Okay. Not too much gas in our deck. Spellkeeper weird. I think we're gonna lose here. Okay, so we do that. Nothing has trample, right? So there's no roundabout way of getting lethal here. Not that I can think of, at least. Let's choose this one. All right. Oh, actually, he can get out of this. I don't know if he's going to see the line, but I think... Oh, well, he has to kill the Fine Broker. I think I just block. Now it comes back and I sack the elf. So now, let's see. Oh, if he gets Order of Midnight, yep. Yeah, and I have 0 outs in my deck, so yeah. I mean, I can do some like attacking with everything, but... And he can even play it off of the Prism. Oh, wrong card, I guess. But yeah, I have 0 outs in my deck at this point, so time to scoop it up. So maybe we take out like a Honey Mammoth. Could put in like a Night Squad, even a... Well, Thriving Rats is pretty bad. Night Squad's okay. Yeah, we could just run it like this. We could also run the Thriving Rhino. Maybe even a Giant Growth. Take out a Neonate. Take out... What else? Soul Stinger, I guess. Alright, play first. This is a keep. This hand needs a 2-drop, or even better, Llanowar Elf. That would have been nice. Take this off. Okay. Speed magic. Go. Interesting. Now I think I'm supposed to price of fame here. I think we can top 1. Go, go, go. Fruit, okay. Might just go double 3-drop here. Opt 2 now. Sure. That's pretty good. So we're sacking a 2/1 for 3 damage here. Get Brontodon. Alright, go. Let's go lead the Stampede. Let's tap like this, though. Find Broker. Removal, land. Taskmaster. If we attack with everything, they only take a couple damage here. Let's see if they crack the food. Really hope they go for a Grotesque on the Brontodon. On that. I think that's okay. Now I think I do this. Even Initiate. Okay, annoying. That's not lethal. Decidedly not lethal. I think I just want to put as many things onto the battlefield that are able to attack as possible now that I drew the giant growth, so. And it sucks because if I still had the Brontodon, I think I'd just win. Oh, now I get wrecked by a Fenlurker, actually, so that was bad. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think. No Fenlurkers, please. They killed something. Ooh. Let's see if we can resolve this. So we can save that if we want to. Don't think that's necessary. Now these are lethal attackers, even though they don't look it. So if I giant growth, I kill both of their creatures and I save mine, so it's probably worth it. So now I think he's dead on board. I mean, he has one card in hand that could get him out of this potentially, but Farika's spawn and scoops. Okay. Alright. No plays from them. We have a turn 2 Duskwatch. Fairgrounds Warden. Okay. Would like to kill that. Unfortunately, does not look like that's going to be an option. I think I should just run out the Order of Midnight here. I think it's like too bad not to spend my mana this turn. Yikes. Price of Fame. Fortunately, going to answer that. We could also kill this thing. It's a fairly close choice, I think. So I just want to preserve my life total. Bin both. Attack for 2. Go. Another poke for 1. Okay. Guess I should have played the swamp since I've triple black in hand.
Are you in the middle of recording?
Alright, perfect turn lined up for us here. Just got to deadweight this. Find broker back the Guardian, and we should be set. The opponent on 4 lands, couple 1-power creatures on the board. It feels like we are very far ahead here. Cycling, sure. That thing, okay. I think we're just jamming a Tusker here and just going to town. Then we play the Trollbred Guardian. Suddenly everything has trample. If we top deck a land, then the Ram Through is great as well, even with the trample combo. I guess not everything has trample. The Tusker doesn't have trample itself, but everything is about to. Woodland Champ, okay, good card. And a Master Splicer, okay. So a bunch of blockers into play. Really want to draw the land here. Nice. Now I think they probably just lose. Yeah, we don't really have to think about this. Just go ahead and attack. Yeah, just make this block. Okay, nice. So now with the Ram Through, we deal 2 damage here, 2 damage to them, trample over for 2, and we deal them 3, and that's lethal. So quick maths, I guess. All right, got there. Oh. Yeah, no, we actually had 2 extra damage there. I counted that wrong. No big deal, though. Okay, so playing green-white tokens. I think I like Giant Growth in this kind of matchup. Seems like we are very board-oriented. Take out one of the Mana Dorks. Maybe the Honey Mammoth is a little slow. Commando's an option. Vampire also an option. I think I like this. Maybe we take out a Caryatid. For maybe a Commando. Sure, let's try it like this. Alright, looks like a keep. Another good hand. Martyr, okay, that's fine. Taskmaster's nice. Never double spelling, but if we just draw well enough, we should be fine. One play I would have liked to be able to set up, but I don't think we'll get there, is they go Fairgrounds Warden, exile this, then we Grotesque Demise and like ambush, but this thing enters tapped, so that doesn't work. Glint Sleeve, probably make a 3/3 here. Okay, well we actually are going to be able to double spell next turn. I think we just want to play Arlen's Wolf and try to trade here. Also the 2/3 threatens to eat the 2/1. We got a lot of value in this hand, so I think if we just try to stick out this game for a bit, we should be in good shape. Stag. Yeah, we might be exiling that one. But in the meantime, let's go for some value. Gonna top that one, I think. So now with 2 3/2s, we can block the Stag, even if they tap one of the 3/2s down. Okay, so they could have a charge here. I think I took the 4-mana charge out, so I guess we're just going to try to do this. That's nice. Get some threats off the table. See what they have here for 4 mana. Cavalier, that is a good one. I think I just dropped the Tusker. Pass the turn. If we had a way to shrink the power of the Cavalier, we could demise it. Looks like they might have an answer to it. Oh, they're going to... Interesting. Killing that one. I don't really know what that's about. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Maybe they have like a tapper or something? Pacifism? Trapped in the tower. Okay. Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So now we take 4, then we drop a Trollbred Guardian. Hope they don't have an answer for that one as well. Continuing to play that over the Typhon, just for mana efficiency, if nothing else. And, okay, that thing we can demise. And I think we are going to here. I kind of want to hit for 7. Let's just demise right now. Cycle, okay. Okay, Adonto. Now we can go for Adapt. Attack. Only a little greedy to attack here, I think. Interesting. Just going for the block with everything. So, gonna pay 4 life, I guess, too. Yeah, not unhappy about this. Uh-huh. So we still trample over for 1, yeah. Kill your stuff, which means turn it into smaller stuff. Now we go Typhon, and the next turn we're gonna get back the Trollbred with the, I guess we should play a land here then. The Taskmaster. That's the plan, at least. I don't really know how they beat Typhon, either. Looks like they are a little light on spells. Ooh. Wow, that's like perfect. Jeez. So now we... That was like the perfect draw. Unless they have an answer, in which case I feel bad. But now they can't kill it. We get basically a free attack. I mean, we could just leave this back. Get the Trollbred. Okay. So now this thing has trample, attacking with both this time. Sure. Can't pay for that. GG's. Alright. Alright, well, I guess if he's just scooping it up there, he doesn't want a response. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I may or may not play another round. obviously that will be included if I do, but if not, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you again soon.